already turning jelly.
It's already turning jelly. Ah! I put the jelly on the counter.
Mm.
So here's the end result of this 5 cups of juice. There is a slight haze in these, opposed to these ones that were very clear. The best we can figure out is this juice there was a bit more sediment in the bottom of the bucket, and we perceive that is why there's a slight haze to these jellies, whereas we'll write up a recipe for next year. We'll do a better job. We're melting the wax in a jar now, sort of a double boiler water in the pot. So as Google seems to say that once you've melted this wax down, you want to apply 2 thin layers to the jellies. One to kind of coat over the top and to do a light seal, and then the second one to do a proper seal closer to the top, so it'll be a thicker layer. It's a slower process putting the wax on, but as you can see, these ones we've put single layer on, and I think these 6 at the back we've done a second layer. And once the wax is on in the 2 layers, these can live in storage for years without a worry of going off. So the end result, we have all the wax on, everything's cooling off. This batch here, where here's my finger, there's that batch here on the brown, that was yesterday's 1 and 2 mixed together. The clarity is far superior. Today's batch, we think, was a better jelly consistency, but as you can see, there's a slight haze to them. I guess these are the ones we'll be giving away as gifts, and hope the taste and the texture is far superior compared to what jelly should be. Whereas these we will keep at home and eat amongst closer friends and family. We did have some jelly made it down into here, and it was more of a water consistency rather than a jelly consistency, so we'll just keep that in the fridge and consume it. That was my first attempt at making jelly. Let you know how it works out. Hello and welcome back. It never seems, for as much as, too close. For as much as the effort we had put towards the jelly last night, thinking we'd come to a finish, only to find out this morning that our sealing of the jams with the wax, some of them didn't take very well. So Google seems to think when you pour the wax on top of the jelly, you want to ensure that there's no air bubbles, because the air bubble, there'll be air present, and that's what will make the jam or jelly go off. So Google thinks that for the jars that we have air bubbles in, we should remove the plastic, remove the wax, and reheat the jelly up to a boil, cool down, fill the jars, and do the whole process again to ensure that we're not making a whole batch of jelly that's going to just expire on the shelf. So yes, all our lovely jelly jars are going to have to be recooked. So that's what we're doing today. Here's Jane. We've figured out what that green funnel is. It's been in the cupboard for years. It's for putting in the top of jam jars to ensure the jelly, same to us right now, that the jelly doesn't splash on the sides of the jar. So when you go to pour the wax in, it gets a nice dry surface to adhere to. But as my presence is not needed, I will go in the room and start editing.